Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So we're back from SEMA and things are looking good. They're a little crazy around the shop, but there's a lot to fill you all in on and there's a lot to come for the channel. So let's go over what's next and what we'll be working on. Here's the Dodge Charger, back from SEMA, back from Vegas. Still runs and drives just fine. Everything on this has been perfect. We're closing in on 2,000 miles on that build. Everything has been problem-free with it. There's still a lot of work that I want to do, so we can dive into that one. First off is the tonneau cover. So I want to be able to put the cover across the back and totally complete the look. I want a rear spoiler on the back as well, and then that way we'll have a streamlined look from front all the way to back. I want to finish out the rear diffuser. The bottom of the car just looks unfinished to me. If it was on a Smith Ute with the regular tailgate, it would be just fine. But, you know, I've done some modifications to it. So I want to bring that Hellcat look, bring the Charger look all the way down. So I need to incorporate a rear diffuser in there. So that's to come as well. If you saw my Instagram post, then you saw the cool products that are coming from CFR. One thing that they're coming out with soon is an entire pulley kit. So everything from a 2.35 all the way up to a 3.35 will be available. And that's going to be really slick on these cars, so you can turn up the boost even more. I'm really excited to see that. And this one has been sporting a 2.75 pulley. So now I'm at 15 pounds of boost, still stock internals, and everything is still holding together. So the Dodge will continue to be on the channel. And in March, I'm going to take it over to Texas Motor Speedway. Mopar Heaven is going to have an event there, so I'm really looking forward to that. Next up is the 87 Turbo T. Here is the 87 Turbo T. This is Brooklyn. I got her, namely Apt, in Brooklyn. And it had a Diamond Racing piston, built engine, upgraded cam. It's running SMC meth, the whole thing. But engine's out. We're gonna LS swap this one. Just kidding. So this one, I've already pulled the engine and transmission. We're gonna rebuild that one. That one is just sitting right inside the garage, so we're gonna get to that one soon. Once I'm finished rebuilding the engine, fixing all the issues from the previous builder, then I can start to focus my attention on the interior, on the paintwork, and turn this into a Turbo Regal that will not be forgotten. Next up, we have this 86 442. This is an Oldsmobile that I picked up on Facebook Marketplace about a year ago. And I just pulled the engine out of it this weekend with Scott. We've got this tired old 307. We've got a 204R trans right there. And there's been a couple of discussions on what I want to put in here. There's a 4.2, so it'll be 44.2 instead of 442. Go inline six, big turbo, crank out 1,000 horsepower. There's LS, we can go with 4L80, or we can go with a manual, go T56 or whatever behind it. We could even throw in a Grand National engine. If you're an OG subscriber, you remember that I picked up 3 Grand National engines a couple of years ago, and I still have 2 left over. So it's easy to bolt in a 3.8 to this transmission, and then once and for all, we'll know if Oldsmobile built a Turbo 6, what would it be like? So that's just the 3 options for cars that we currently have on the lot. Not to mention, there's a few cars that I want to get. There's a few things that I want to check off in 2025. I want to delve more into the Hemi platform. Want to check out the 2nd-gen Rams, the Dakotas, things like that. And kind of 5.7 or 6.4 or 6.1 supercharge some of the older vehicles because pretty much everything bolts up. What if we treated the Hemi like the LS, you know, put some ring gap in it, boost it to sky high and see how well it holds together? Those are the types of questions and more that I want to explore on this channel. But you guys have to smash the like button, share it, and subscribe it. That way I can get my numbers up and I can bring some of these questions and answers to even more people who want to know. But those are things to come in the channel. Those are things to come in 2025. I appreciate you all rocking with me, especially if you're a new subscriber. So just let me know in the comments how I did. What are you looking forward to the most? And soon enough, we'll have the next episode on this 442, on the Charger, on the Buick, and we can continue to have things rolling. Thanks for watching. Talk to you in the next one.